Welcome back to Pez Podcast. On today's episode, I have Wyatt Youngblood and Garret MacDonald, both wrestlers, football players. And Garret, do you do track?
No.
Well, Wyatt runs track too. So, welcome on, guys. How'd practice go today?
It went pretty good. It was a little harder practice, but we got through it.
Yeah. What about you, Garret?
Yeah, it was a fun practice. Nothing to complain about.
Yeah. So, how did you guys get into wrestling?
My older cousin, he wrestled for George Mason, West Granton, and he kind of inspired me to start wrestling.
Nice. What about you, YY?
I started wrestling just like purely for the benefits for my other sports, and I feel like basketball wasn't for me. So, and once I saw wrestling come, I figured I'd just try it out.
Yeah, that makes two of us. I was terrible at basketball.
Same.
I really don't know how they didn't cut us.
No, I think it was a rough time.
Yeah, but wrestling, very fun. But yeah, Coach Racenack came to me when I first found out that we were gonna have a wrestling program, and I was like, "Oh, that's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
That's gonna be fun."
Yeah.
Yeah. So, how do you guys think wrestling? You mentioned helps with your other sports. How do you guys think it helps with your other sports?
I mean, it helps so much with explosion, just anything physical you could think of, it helps out. But it also helps out, mentally, because this is the hardest sport you could do in high school. So, you could go back into football practice, and it'll be easy.
Yeah. What about you, Garret? How do you think it correlates?
Wrestling works out every part of your body. There's, no muscle that's not being used in the sport, so it really helps you in, football and stuff.
Yeah. Now, if there's, what's one muscle group that you guys think, it helps the most?
Huh. I guess I would say the legs.
Yeah, I'm going to say legs.
Yeah, I'd say legs.
The legs, you're just, wrestling, it's just a bunch of squats, bunch of, it's not fun all the time, but we make it through it. How old were you guys when you guys started playing sports?
I was probably 8, 9. I did t-ball and stuff, so.
It's probably 7 or 8 t-ball.
You know that you're 4 or 5 when you do t-ball,
okay,
right?
I guess I was 4 or 5 when I started sports.
Yeah, me too.
I didn't know that you were able to be 8 or 9 playing t-ball.
I don't really remember that far.
Now, did you do any other activities in elementary school?
Yeah, I did drama club growing up.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because my mom never really let me play football, but after a lot of convincing, I let me play.
That's awesome. People that do drama are very talented.
No, yeah, it was very hard. Yeah.
Did you enjoy it?
It wasn't for me.
Really?
No.
Oh, that's a shame. What did you have any big roles?
Yeah, I was the donkey in Shrek.
Nice.
Yeah.
The donkey?
Yeah.
Would you do it again?
Nah. Yeah, it was fun though.
What about you, Garret? Did you do any since you didn't do sports until you were 8 or 9? Did you do any activities when you were younger?
I did jiu-jitsu. I think I played a year of basketball, but my main sport was jiu-jitsu.
Oh, nice. So, talking about your backgrounds a little bit, how do you guys think sports and school correlate with each other? How do you think it makes you better in school?
It just makes you try harder. Because if I wasn't doing sports, I wouldn't be doing my homework or anything. It just pushes me to keep going,
Yep.
Yeah, you can't have your grades down if you want to play a sport,
Yeah. Now, what's your guys' kind of personal goals for this year for wrestling season?
I just want to make it really far in districts, We have a harder schedule this year, but it's all just districts is just easier.
Yeah. What about you, Garret?
I just want a positive record and make it place in districts.
Now, what's your record right now?
10-9, I think.
What about you, Wyatt?
I'm 10-13 right now.
Oh, that's all right. I'm 11-15 right now, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel for third-year wrestlers, they're not too bad.
And this year's schedule is really hard.
Yeah.
Compared to last year, it's a lot harder.
Yeah, so for the people that don't know what it's like what wrestling is, obviously, you probably know what wrestling is, but, how it works is, so you have, your dual meets, which is, almost a track, compared to track. So your dual meet is pretty much like a track meet. And then you have your invitationals, which in wrestling are tournaments. But, like, some tournaments are top-tier tournaments. What are some of the top-tier tournaments that we went to?
I'd say Top Hat and Midwinter Mayhem.
Yeah, Top Hat,
Cold
Midwinter
Cracker.
Mayhem.
Cold Cracker's a bigger one.
Yeah, Cold Cracker, Chambersburg, and, Chambersburg, for example, there was, 6 states there?
Yeah, I think so.
Something like that. And, like, it's just, there's 40-something teams. Like
everywhere you look, there's a state champ, and it's just. But at the end of the day, it's all just to prepare us for districts because the kids in this area aren't used to that.
Yeah, and it's like we just went to a tournament last weekend, Midwinter Mayhem, out at IUP University, Indiana University of Pennsylvania, for those of you that don't know what IUP stands for. But, yeah, so we went to that tournament, and you look around, and, like, the number one 16-year-old in the world sitting right there, getting ready to wrestle. Multiple state champs, multiple state place winners, like a lot of good competition. But I think it just helps you so much for districts. Because once you get to districts, it's like none of those kids are as crazy.
Yeah.
Unless your name is Sam Almendina.
Yeah.
Or Matt Almendina.
Yeah.
But, like, I don't know. Do you like traveling?
It's fun. It's different, definitely. But I really like the things that we have here, like our home meet. I feel like our last home meet was really fun. We had a lot of people come out to that.
Yeah. What about you, Garrett? Do you like traveling?
Yeah, it's fun. Just like spending overnight with everyone. You get to have fun with the coaches, Yeah.
You get to go to Walmart and spend $60.
Yeah.
And eat a lot of food because you don't have to weigh in for 2 weeks. But, yeah, I like traveling. I like being there. I just don't like the drive.
Yeah.
Like that 4-hour drive was on our way home. That was awesome.
On the way home was really fun.
On the way home was very fun.
Yeah.
We sang karaoke for about
3 hours.
Yeah, I'd say probably 3 hours, 3.5 hours. And our coaches loved it. They loved every second of it. We even for those of you that know I Want It That Way by the Backstreet Boys, we choreographed that and we got it down.
We killed it.
Yeah, me, Wyatt. Unfortunately, it wasn't Garrett.
Yeah, I was trying to sleep.
Garrett was trying to sleep.
Trying.
Sam Almendino was sitting right next to us, just getting after it.
Mm-hmm.
We should join the chorus. Should we join chorus?
I think so. I think we did really good.
Yeah. Other than the only thing, I gotta join the band too because I got my harmonica for Christmas.
Yeah.
So how do you guys think, like, Coach Rob and Coach Dennis, like, how do you think they prepare us to get in the shape for matches?
Coach Rob is like the mean grizzly bear. He puts you to work.
Yeah, he does. He puts you to work like no other. He's a good coach, though.
Yeah.
Like, but that's that's where I think we kind of stand out from other schools is, like, if you look at a match, usually we're not, the other school's the one gassing out.
Oh, no.
Like, they're always gassed.
That's the big thing. We make it to the second, third period, they usually gas out. Like, a match is 6 minutes. Coach Rob usually trains us for, 24 minutes.
Yeah, it's usually a long time.
Mm-hmm.
And it's usually a lot of hard, grueling work. But when it comes down to it, I think it definitely pays off. Like, I don't know if you guys agree with this, but I'm probably in the best shape of my life right now.
Oh, 100%, yeah.
And I feel like every year you kind of, like,
it's just,
you get better and better and better. Well, that's, like, how it should be. But I'm saying, like, shape-wise,
you feel yourself getting stronger and it's just getting easier.
Yeah. I can't believe, like, looking back at it, how many matches did you win your freshman year?
First year wrestling, not one match. I won two in the postseason. That's it.
Oh, really?
So.
What about you, Garrett?
I'm 10-9 right now.
No, your first year.
My first year, I think I did pretty good. I think I was like 10 and 8 maybe.
Yeah, I forget what my record was, but I did play second in districts.
So you guys, I started on varsity. You guys.
Yeah, we started on junior high because me and Garrett were in 8th grade. Yeah, we were in 7th and 8th grade.
I didn't get to wrestle with you guys at all.
Yeah. That's what I low key. That's what I like about varsity.
Mm-hmm.
You get to travel around. You get to be with all your friends. That's the best part about it.
Yeah.
It's an individual sport, but when you have like your buddies around you, and our practices I'd say are pretty fun. Like
we get a lot of work done, but we have fun.
Yeah. I think that's the balance you have to have though.
Yeah, 100%.
So
Christmas practice is the best though.
Oh yeah. Christmas practice, some dodgeball. That's always pretty fun.
Yeah.
Who would you guys say your most influential coach is?
Coach Rob, he always pushes you.
Mine's Coach Harishnak. He's just always been there for me, like in football. He helped me out so much. So.
Yeah, I'd have to say Coach Harishnak. He's got a lot of good sayings. So does Coach Rob.
Yeah, they're both definitely on the top 5 coaches.
Yeah, they're up there. I mean, you can't really get much better. They're the perfect duo.
Oh yeah.
They're both sour and sweet. If that's kind of how to describe them.
Yeah.
But they definitely push us, and we get work done.
Mm-hmm.
That's the whole goal. So, do you guys know what you guys want to do after high school?
I definitely want to go to college. I don't know. I think I'm environmental science. I kind of want to go to.
Yeah.
But I do want to play a sport too. I'm not deciding on what yet though.
Yeah. What about you, Garrett?
I was thinking about going into a trade, but then I also want to play a sport, like Wyatt said.
Yeah. I agree with you, Wyatt. Obviously my plan is to go to the military, but after that, I was thinking about going back to school to be an environmental scientist. Do you like biology?
Yeah, I love biology.
Are you an AP?
No, I wish I took it.
Yeah,
I
that's what.
didn't.
It's hard to get into it though. I know.
I definitely would have got in.
Really?
Yeah, I had a 99 each year in biology.
Each trimester.
Yeah, each trimester.
Oh, all right. If you were to go into a trade, what trade would you go into?
Probably carpentry. I know a couple people that went to that, and they make a good living.
Yeah. Now, looking onto our team, obviously we have leaders. You, Matt.
Mm-hmm.
Even though Sam's a freshman, he's still a pretty good leader. How do you think having strong leaders on a team helps the team get better?
I think it's just you see a leader and you always want to chase to be just as good as them and stuff. We started in the wrestling room with Matt and Sam, so the coaches had high expectations for us. So it's nice to have the leader there.
Yeah. What about you, Garrett?
I love having everyone in there. Wyatt, Matt, Sam. But my biggest leader is my cousin, because I always looked up to him.
Yeah. No, is he still at George Mason?
No, he graduated.
Okay.
Last year, I think.
Oh, I got you. Did you ever think about does he coach or anything?
No, he lives in Philly right now.
Oh, okay.
He wanted to come down Christmas break to help coach, but he had no time.
Oh, I got you. So now, we'll backtrack a little bit. Football season.
Yeah.
What did you guys think about football season?
I love football season. It was really fun. Really fun time.
What about you, Garrett?
Freshman, don't think that's really fun on the football team, but I think it'll get better.
Yeah. You just gotta. It's kind of because I had to do it last year.
It's a battle. This was my first year starting, and leading up to it, you have fun and stuff, but once you get there, it's really fun.
Yeah, no, I'd love to.
We had to get beat on by the varsity kids when our freshman year.
Yeah, I just sat out on the sideline. I was injured.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got Nicky J out there growling at you and stuff.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like do you think it made you a better football player though?
Oh yeah.
I feel like getting beat on by those guys is
Yeah, they make you better.
Yeah.
I played scout team every single practice too. I was defensive warrior, it makes you better going against those kind of guys.
Yeah, I feel like that's what our intensity of our practices this year were just it was off the wire. Especially you remember at camp when they literally had to tell us tone down because we were just we were going at it. It was quite the experience.
Mm-hmm.
Now, what was your guys' favorite part of football season?
Probably the games. Just seeing the intensity of the crowd and the spotlights on you.
Yeah. What about you, Wyatt?
I mean, the Western Wayne game, it was awesome.
Yeah.
That was our best football we've ever played, and it was the environment was awesome. I love playing at Western Wayne.
Yeah, I know. I just remember coming out at halftime and they were playing "Pump It Up," and everybody was going.
Awesome.
Everybody was going crazy. Yeah, and we were just ready.
And we came out hot too.
Yeah. And just after that game, you just felt so awesome. It was such a big win, especially they were what, we played
They
them
were
week 9.
undefeated.
Yeah, they're
undefeated.
8-0.
Yeah.
And we gave them their first loss.
Yeah.
And I just remember, like, after the game, we were on it.
That
But that bus ride home.
That was us. Coach singing on the bus ride home was the best thing I've ever seen.
Yeah. Garrett, are you going to play football next year?
I was thinking about it. Mason's trying to convince me. I think I will.
I think you should. I think you seriously
Yeah.
will see the field.
Like, there's definitely a lot of opportunity this year. And I feel like we're going to get doubted. I don't think a lot of people are going to think anything.
Yeah.
Like, they're going to just kind of brush us off.
Mhm.
But I feel like we have a lot of potential this year. And what it comes down to is we just have to work and work
Yeah.
and work and work. And I feel like another thing that's going to, like, really affect us is we need to get that tight team bond. Like, I think that's
like
what.
we had last year.
Yeah, we had such a close team bond
Mhm.
between all of us. And it was just like,
Yeah.
that's what really, I think.
That's what matters.
Yeah. And it's like, even take away football, like take away the games, the practices, I still had such a fun time.
Yeah, no, that at the end of the day, that's really what it's all about, and that's why I love it.
Yeah. Like my probably favorite non-football memory. What's your favorite non-football memory?
I just love like hanging out with my boys, going swimming in the river, It's just having fun whenever you can.
Yeah, I know. Around these parts we call you the Lack Monster.
That is the name I've been given. I love it. It's a different feeling,
Anybody ever try to like challenge that or like?
There's been a few, but they don't compare to me.
Yeah, they don't know.
No.
Wyatt swims in the Lackawanna River year round.
Year round.
Don't matter what temperature.
Going in tonight.
Yeah. So he's a little crazy, but that river's his. That's the Lack Monster right there.
Mhm.
What's your favorite non-football memory?
Me and Chase, before every game, we'd go to Ganji's and get a full tray of pizza.
You guys would eat a full tray of pizza? Like before the game?
Yeah, think of like the greasiest pizza. We ate that.
Oh my god, that's awesome.
That is awesome. Like, what if you got called into the game?
We're throwing up.
Oh my goodness, that is crazy. Now, where do you guys think your work ethic comes from? Like wanting to get better all the time and.
Probably just doubt. People doubting you.
Yeah.
I feel like that really pushes you.
I like to say my parents, they're always working all the time. My mom's always working on school stuff. My dad's working through his job, but like it's just like the thought of like trying to be better than the next guy.
Yeah.
It really pushes you.
Yeah, I feel like you gotta wake up in the morning. You gotta look yourself in the mirror. You just gotta be like, I'm not good enough. I need to get better.
Yeah.
And that's like that's one thing that my dad like always says to me, especially like football season.
Not good enough.
Well, not that, but he always tells me stay hungry.
Yeah,
like don't get
gotta.
yeah, and especially in football, like football, you could always be better.
Mhm.
Obviously, none of us are going D1, so like
No.
that's kind of where the bar is. And it's like, how close are you to going D1? Or like,
Just game at a time.
or even like 5-time All-Region Nick Jackson.
Mhm.
Like I feel like you set goals, you want to be just
Yeah.
as good as those guys, those seniors and everything.
You always just want to beat the next guy.
Now here's a very interesting question: who is your favorite senior on the football team?
Oh my god, that is like this year I created so many bonds with the seniors. We're always out, and it's just there's so many. Connor Hughes, he's always there for me. I love him, and my partner in crime, Jacob Lesher, he's always there with me in the river. So I gotta say those two. Nick Jackson as well. It's just all of them.
Yeah, what about you?
I gotta say Husey.
Yeah.
Me and Husey got like a love-hate relationship, but I still love that guy.
Why do you got a love-hate relationship?
Yeah, it's just Husey.
Honestly, like Wyatt, I love all those guys. Gavin,
It's
Connor.
Gavin. They're all. It's just we really are just like a big family, and that's why next year is gonna be so hard trying to rebuild that family.
Yeah. Yeah, but I think the one that definitely pushed me the most, and I think it's just because positional-wise, it's Caleb.
Caleb.
Like Caleb would come at me with a full head of steam, and
they're
like
all just
it would suck. But by the end of the season, like taking those hits is what got me ready
got
for
into
the
game.
yeah. Yeah. What now? Other than like, do you guys like doubles?
I like double. Like this year was a different experience for me. This was pretty much like my first year on varsity because obviously first year I was pretty much out with the broken pelvis the whole year, and this year like this is my first year of doubles and it was fun. A lot of hard work, tiring. You just want to go home, but in between the practices when you're with your friends, like it's fun.
Yeah. What about you, Garrett?
Doubles sucked. Being on a scout team all day, but the food was worth it.
The food was worth it. The food was gas. Thank you to Vidaros for getting us her for
real good food.
The real good food. Yeah, doubles. Blue and white was fun.
Blue and white was really fun. Yeah, me and Caleb went a little head to head that day. That was the hardest hit I've ever taken in my life.
Yeah, just imagine that like every practice.
Yeah, that was bad.
Sorry, I feel bad for you. At least you didn't play middle linebacker.
Hey,
it could have been worse.
Yeah. I loved scout team. I played scout team.
Caleb's helmet fell off and stuff.
Yeah,
that was bad.
I played scout team. I played scout team a little. Like I played scout team. It was tough because I was getting reps on both sides of the ball, so it was hard for me to play scout team. But when I could play scout team,
I love going against the number ones again. Just obviously being starting defense and not playing offense, you gotta get those reps.
Now, what's your favorite special team?
Kickoff. Kickoff is so fun.
What about you, Garrett?
Probably kickoff when I was on it for like those 2 games.
Squad on 3.
Yeah, I love kickoff. Field goal is fun too when after you score a touchdown and then the other team's fighting each other and blaming each other. It's funny.
That's one thing. Like that's why I think we ended up having success is because we never argued with each other.
Not once. We didn't fight with each other at all.
And when we did start fighting with each other, that's why we lost. Like
yeah, that is actually true.
Like the only game I could say that we started fighting with each other was the prep game. Yep. Not even so much.
Yeah.
It was just like it wasn't even fighting. It was
like
just
dumb where we fought with each other.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
It's just the blame, and then when you push that away, we just come together and we beat a team like Western Wayne. It's a lot better when you're together.
Yeah, yeah. Honestly, another really fun game was the North Pocono JV game.
Oh yeah, Carbondale's the best. Carbondale's the best.
Which game? We played Carbondale what?
3 times.
I thought it was more than that. I thought it was 4.
Probably was. We scrimmaged them. We played them. That was just the best.
Yeah.
That was like free practice.
No, JV was so fun.
It was. I love JV.
It's actually like it's fun. I was honestly surprised because last year I played JV like the entire year, and like it was like all right, but like just having like your friends there was so much better.
Oh yeah, it's so much fun. And like the week prior, you're like, oh, thank God we have a JV game on Monday, so we don't have to practice.
The Monday practices.
I don't know because I only got those towards like the tail end of the season. Like
when you came, they were actually better but like beginning of the season we would run a lot during them.
Yeah, that would really suck when we had no JV game and we had to practice with the varsity, and we were just like running like crazy because stupid mistakes, stupid foul or stupid flags. I'm trying to. We towards the end of the year we really didn't have any flags.
No, I never had a flag called on me. It's just for me it's like kind of harder for me to get a flag. But
did Reese get a flag on that sack?
No. No.
No, but we had to run for that.
Yeah. It happens to the best of us.
Yeah, it was worth it in my opinion.
Yeah, I got a flag in the Lehman game.
Yeah, that was Lehman. That was a bad game. There was a lot of talking in that game.
Yeah, and it didn't make sense. It was like there was a lot of talking, but like the scoreboard didn't reflect any of it. But yeah, well, thank you guys for coming on. This was definitely an interesting one. I loved having you guys on. Garrett, talk to the camera, please.
Hi.
Garrett's actually very shy and
Garrett's a stone cold killer.
Yeah.
He's no emotion.
Thanks, Garrett, for coming on. Thank you both.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks both you guys. Yeah. But thank you everybody for watching. Thank you guys for coming on. I hope you guys had a good time. You guys want to do anything cool to exit it out?
Mid-Valley Wrestling Meet, Valentine's Day. Be there.
Yeah, 7 p.m. Valentine's Day. Be there. Also, the LAC. YY owns the LAC.
Just do send it backflip out of here. Or something.
You guys want
I'm not clapping.
No clap?
No, I can't.
Okay.
Do a cartwheel out of here or something.
Well, thank you everybody for watching. This was Pez Podcast with Garret MacDonald and Wyatt Youngblood. Thanks for coming on, guys.
Yeah.